Hey guys, welcome to round 3 of our draft. We won the die roll, we'll choose to play first. This hand is definitely keepable. We are on the play, but if we draw one land of either color, we're pretty much set and we're going to be swinging for 2 a turn, unblockable, so we're not going to mulligan. Which is not bad if I do say so myself. We have some decent removal and a way to really stall the board here, so I like that. I like that a lot, actually. Even if we don't draw a land for a few turns, we're still okay because all of our spells are really low. And we do draw a land anyway, which is nice. So we're going to play the Duty Bound Dead and then bash in for 2. We'll see what this is. Oh, by the way, our opponent is like a blue-white skies kind of deck. I'm fully expecting like at least one Arctic Haven. You know, like Battlefight Eagle, he had Primal Clay, Ring of Thune, some decent stuff. We draw Welcome turn, which is actually pretty good. So here we're gonna swing in for the 2 damage. I'm wondering if this is Essence Scatter. If it is, I would want to play out the Giant Scorpion, but I didn't see one when he played against his opponent, so I'm going to assume he doesn't have it, and he didn't, so he just F6'd. Welcome turn. Right there. He let it through, so we'll see what this is. Arctic Haven, perhaps, in which case we will happily trade. He's gonna play Divination. He's gonna have to discard a card, so we'll get to see at least something. It's probably gonna be a land, honestly, but I think we're still okay with that. He chooses to not do anything. We'll see what he discards. He discards a plains. It's our turn now. We get a Vampire Nighthawk, which is nice if we had the swamp to play it out. But for now, we'll just bash in for the 3 damage. And we'll play the Giant Scorpion. We'll see what this is. A Griffin Protector, that's okay with us. We just won't be swinging in with the Welcome turn this turn, unless we draw the Murder, or I mean the Swamp. Draw Mark of the Vampire, which is actually pretty good. But here we're just going to bash in with the Tormented Soul. No reason to do anything else really, and hopefully he plays out a ground guy, so that way we can just encrust his Griffin Protector and then bash in again in the air. To start hitting for 3 damage again instead of just 2 as unblockable. But we'll see what he has. He has Arctic Haven. We would really love for that swamp right now. Right about now. That's gonna be a pain in the butt. Gonna give his guy +1/+1. Yep. Probably swing in which case we'll just swing back in for 4, unless we draw. Oh, nope, he chooses not to. Giant Scorpion isn't gonna block, honestly. So I think Giant Scorpion's not gonna do anything. So here I think we want to swing in with Tormented Soul only, because even if we murder, we want to murder his Arctic Haven and then maybe encrust the Griffin Protector or something. So we're okay just swinging in with the Tormented Soul here, because murdering anything else just seems pointless. We're gonna try to murder one of his guys at the end of turn and then encrust the other one that he swings with, perhaps. He plays a swamp, so maybe he's splashing for a Public Execution. That's probably the card that I would expect from him. He has a ring, and whatever he chooses to equip up, we are going to murder. So yep, we're gonna murder that Arctic Haven, especially because it's gonna grow. Yep, and we sort of like time walked him, sort of. We may even want to encrust that ring. He's gonna pacifism our guy. That's also okay. I don't think we need to really we drew another murder, which is nice, so I think we want to murder once again whenever he equips up his guy. We're gonna just bash in with the welcome turn. If he wants to trade, that's okay with us. He does indeed choose to block. That's okay. Now we're just gonna play the Vampire Nighthawk. I don't think he's gonna be able to play something, equip, and then still have mana up to give it hexproof, so I'm okay just playing out the Nighthawk here. I wonder if this is public execution. Esper Control, it seems. He's gonna play a Silvercoat Lion, not a big deal, and an Intrepid Hero. That doesn't really seem like a big deal to me either. We could encrust it to prevent it from doing anything to us, or if he tries to equip it next turn. I don't really see a point in doing anything else here but bashing in with the Vampire Nighthawk. And he is going to we'll see what he chooses to do here. I wonder if he's playing Show of Valor to try to pump up our Vampire Nighthawk. And he is going to switcheroo. Okay. That's alright with us. We can always murder our own Nighthawk. Or encrust it, for that matter. Meanwhile, we'll be bashing in for 3. He's gonna ring it. In which case, we're just gonna murder. No, we're gonna encrust it. That's okay. Still doesn't do much. We get our Archaeomancer, which is good. So we're gonna encrust our own Vampire Nighthawk. And then we're gonna bash in for the damage. We don't want him to block Silvercoat Lion with his Intrepid Hero, save himself through damage, so we're gonna swing in like this. That's okay. Okay. He'll draw a card. Let's see what this is. He plays a land. He chooses to do nothing. I don't want to murder quite yet, honestly, and we just drew a Fairy Invaders anyway, so I don't see a point. We can always murder whatever he plays. So we're just going to swing in like this. Divine Verdict? Oh, his own Fairy Invaders. That's cute. Before he declares blockers, I'm going to murder it. And he's going to have to block with his Intrepid Hero. So he's going to lose that, and we're looking to be in pretty good shape. Because he only has 1 card in hand, so he's going to need 2 creatures to block, or a creature in a removal spell, or something like that. A combination. He gives his guy hexproof, and that's game. So we won game 1. We're looking pretty good. He showed us Intrepid Hero, which doesn't affect us very much. The only really card that really does anything is Zombie Goliath. Crippling Blight seems meh. He showed us Griffin Protector, Arctic Haven, Silvercoat Lion, nothing that really dies very much to Crippling Blight, so I think we're okay. We're going to submit. Let's see what he chooses to do. We are definitely going to mulligan this hand. There's no way we can really keep this. Did I mulligan? Yes, I did. Okay, this hand is a lot better. Hopefully we can draw an island by turn 2 to play out the welcome turn. But if we draw any color land, we can play, 5 cards in our hand. So that seems fine to me. We draw another Giant Scorpion. We'll play out our Duty Bound Dead. He plays out a Silvercoat Lion, which means we're not going to be able to swing in. Island would be nice. Swamp is okay though. I'll take that. And then I think we're going to probably just play out the Nighthawk. He has all 3 of his colors. He'll bash in for 2. We'll gladly take it. Sorry about that. Plays Attendant Knight. We're just going to play out the Nighthawk and pass. And we draw Murder, which is a nice little draw for us as well. Plays Pacifism. That's okay. We're still alright because we have the Giant Scorpions to really stall the board up. Gonna swing in for 4 because there's no reason for him to swing in with the Soldier token. It's okay. He'll drop this down and we will just pass back. Well, we're gonna play the Giant Scorpion rather and then pass back. Oh, we should have swung in there with Duty Bound Dead. That's my bad. That's completely my bad. That's a point of damage. That's a big deal. Unfortunate. And now we have a nice little combo with Murder and Rise from the Grave, whatever we want back. Our Geomancer's not going to do much very soon. Here I think we want to swing in with Giant Scorpion. If he wants to double block, that's okay. Nope. Choose not to, and we'll play out our second Giant Scorpion. And here comes Fairy Invaders. So that's just gonna end up dying to Murder. I wonder what this is. Pre-combat. He's gonna Essence Drain our Giant Scorpion. Okay. So we're gonna be in a bit of trouble here. We're gonna drop down to 7. So I guess he was splashing for Essence Drain? I guess. Had to have been. Here we're gonna murder his guy if we can draw. Yep, we're gonna murder the Fairy Invaders while we have mana up. We're just gonna pass back. Pre-combat Griffin Protector. That is okay. Not exactly great, but we're not dead. Here we'll just play the Tormented Soul. We really need some islands at this point, because he's going to start bashing in for 3 a turn, and we're going to be on a 3-turn clock. Oh, nope, that's not good. We really need to draw that Murder at this point. We do have 2 of them, so we're not at a loss for outs, but we're definitely not in a good spot. Gonna re-equip to the attendant knight, so that way he can swing in with it next turn. So we drew another swamp. It's not good for us. I almost want to bring back his fairy invader so that way we can block the griffin protector, and then we're just gonna have to start chumping out his attendant knight. We're gonna swing in for 2. And then we're gonna bring back fairy invaders, so that way we can block. And we'll see what he has here. Hopefully nothing terribly much. He's gonna swing in. I think we need to block out with the giant scorpion. Maybe duty bound. No. Duty bound dead can at least regenerate. What is this evil? Public execution. Alright, that's probably a game. So I'm just gonna concede right there. We're not gonna draw out of that. So he is, we know now he is definitely splashing for a public execution and a essence drain. So it's something to keep in mind. I don't really see much else we want to bring in. Crippling Blight, once again, didn't seem good. He didn't show us very much. I think we're okay with the way the deck is. We would like to play first. And this hand definitely seems keepable as long as we draw a land. I mean, which hasn't been a definite lately, but I definitely think it's powerful enough to, if we do draw a land, to win the game. Because if we draw any land, we can divination. And we do draw another land. We'll bash in for the 1. Play a welcome turn. Pass. Okay, we'll bash in for 3, and then Archaeomancer is a nice little draw for us as well. We're going to bash in first to bluff any sort of spells, and then we're going to play divination. We don't, Mind Rot is okay, but we don't have any, we need another land as fast as possible. Preferably a swamp. That way we can murder whatever he plays here, and then Archaeomancer it back the turn after. He plays Arctic Haven, kind of figured. Yeah, so we would really like that swamp right now. Ah, so good. I'm gonna offer the trade. I don't think he'll take it. Oh, he will. Wow, okay, that's interesting. That's okay with me. I'm fine trading an Arctic Haven for the welcome turn, actually. Because then I can just murder whatever he plays next turn. I can murder... If I Mind Rot him now, I'm going to Mind Rot him now, so that way next turn it leaves me open to do a little bit more. Because then next turn I can mark the vampire up if necessary, or anything like that. He discards an Intrepid Hero on a swamp. Seems about right. And then we could draw another land and then play Zombie Goliath, and we'd be in a pretty good spot. He's going to Divination, play an island, and pass the turn back. Oh, nope, that's a War Falcon. That's fine with us. Land? No land. The thing that I'm worried about is that if he has Essence Drain, he's going to be able to kill our Tormented Soul and just 2-for-1 us, so here I'm going to play the Giant Scorpion. Hopefully he just won't be able to block with that War Falcon. He plays a Tendon Knight, which is definitely okay with us. He's gonna bash in for 2, also okay with us. And he doesn't have another land, so now Mark of the Vampiring up the Giant Scorpion is definitely correct. Actually, if we play Zombie Goliath, that might be better. And then hit that up with the Mark of the Vampire. We bash in here. Worried about a removal spell, but here if we race, I think here we're just gonna bash in with both. And then we're gonna play the Zombie Goliath. Pass back, and next turn we'll Mark of the Vampire. I mean, he's still got enough mana, so we'll see if this is Essence Drain. If it is, it's going to be a little bit of a setback. Pacifism, that's also okay. So Pacifism would have also 2-for-1'd us. I think he might have Essence Drain there though if he really wanted to. The only thing now is I'm worried about his, I might want to leave Giant Scorpion back and just play the Mark of the Vampire here. Or also just Fairy Invaders. Leave up mana for Fairy Invaders. Let's think. Do I need to Mark of the Vampire right now? No, not necessarily. I think right now I can Tormented Soul swing, leave back Giant Scorpion to prevent him from really swinging back in with a lot, because he won't swing in with these guys, in my personal opinion. He plays a Glacial Fortress, so this is public execution mana. At this point, if he does decide to, he plays Ring, which is okay. Wonder if he'll equip up. He does choose to equip up. That's interesting. I don't think we want to murder here. I think the Giant Scorpion will handle everything for us. He swings in with the War Falcon. We're going to play out the Fairy Invaders and block. At this point, I think we just want to start swinging with the Fairy Invaders and the Tormented Soul. We don't need to Mark of the Vampire at this point. No point. We can murder, and then if we draw another land, Archaeomancer murder again. That's not going to be getting a counter. He's only got 2 cards in hand as well, so we're definitely up in card advantage. Giant Scorpion's holding the board for us. So I feel relatively safe right now. That Ring of Evil's out does make me a little bit anxious, but I don't know why he traded the Arctic Haven for the Weltic turn. Arctic turn or Vulcan turn. God damn it. Thought that was bad. Here I don't see a reason once again to murder quite yet. Maybe this is public execution, in which case public executions are Fairy Invaders and then takes nothing. He's got to start swinging in. Yep, that's looks like what it is. Oh, no, he plays his own Fairy Invaders. We will murder that before he can block. And he's dropping down to 3. And we can play Welcome Turn, and unless he has a removal spell and a blocker, he's dead. We can also just Mark of the Vampire of our Tormented Soul to win as well. Yep, and we won that draft. So we took that down. I got my 12th goddamn qualifier point, QP. I'm probably not gonna make it, and I'm not interested in making it because the Mox is legacy. I'm not interested in that, but I'll try to go for it anyway. So that was the draft. I hope you enjoyed it. Tell me if you think I made any mistakes or anything like that. This is the Lehrbehr for the MTG Noob. Make sure to check out the site and all the YouTube channels and stuff, and I hope to see you guys next time.